Welcome to Smith & Jones Sketchbook. Now, it's great to be here in the studio. I came in the front of the building.
Yeah.
And it was really wonderful. The commissioner said, Mr. Smith, you're back.
Really?
It was marvellous. I was walking, and I was coming down the corridor outside, and I bumped into that bloke, the one with the hairy ears. Yeah, I used to...
Michael Gray.
That's the one.
Yeah.
And he said, and I kid you not,
Yeah.
he said, thank God you're back.
Terrific.
Isn't that marvellous?
Yeah.
I came in here and
Yeah.
the lighting people and the cameraman, everybody with a round of applause.
Really?
It's fantastic.
Really, really. Well, I told you not to go outside during that tea break.
Yeah, I know, but I just got lost, that's all.
You do.
I'm sorry.
It's
I'm
all
sorry.
changed. Well, you're back now. That's good.
I am back.
Don't wander off again, will you?
I won't.
No,
I won't.
good boy. OK. Let's get on with the show.
Cheer up, mate. It may never happen. Hurry up with that coffee, will you?
Well, I wasn't expecting you back so early.
There we are. Two beautifully toned guys.
Do you do extras?
It's 30 quid for extras.
Well worth it. Multi-storey car park open.
She asked to be scattered in these grounds when she died.
She didn't want to be cremated first then.
Now, since the last series of Smith & Jones, we've obviously been doing our own thing. I've been doing a lot of TV drama. 5 radio series I did, and Restoration.
Oh, did you really? Yes, I missed that.
You did. Well, never mind. Of course, you've been very busy with your film career, haven't you?
Oh, frantic, mate. Far and beyond, hither and thither. I tell you, busy.
Doing what exactly?
Well, the American office takes up a lot of my time, obviously.
Fine, yeah, sure. So you've been watching that, have you?
Yeah. He's not as good as Ricky Gervais.
No,
anyway.
Hatfield Hospital, Monday morning, 10 o'clock. And my first meeting with the parents of the boy whose heart transplant I'm going to perform. Tell me, how did you raise the money for your son's operation?
Well, we remortgaged our house, and my sister and my uncle and my 2 brothers in California, they cashed in their life insurance.
That's right. And half the village has sold itself to property speculators to start an appeal.
So you're quite keen for the operation to be a success?
Well, yeah.
So, time to get the show on the road then.
Now, Chris, let's find out what you know about the human body, shall we? Do you know where the heart is, for example?
There?
Oh, you're not a million miles away, Chris. It's actually just up there, you see.
Is it really?
Here.
Well, here we are. My first stab at assisting in an operation. I've only been here 3 hours, but I've already learned there's definitely more to heart transplant surgery than meets the eye. You don't just bung it in. There's all sorts of blood vessels and arteries and fiddly things like that to join up.
Replacement heart, Chris.
Is this the one to go in, or the one that's just come out?
D-Day is drawing near.
It certainly is.
Yes, and we've got to find a replacement heart for young Timothy.
Oh, yes.
Now, what sort of heart are we after?
Well,
Well, it's not going to be easy, is it? Because the donor has to be the same age, same blood group, same everything. Good luck.
Two hours to go, and I still haven't found a donor. It's a dash. Well, it looks like my lucky day after all.
Well, good luck, Chris. Have you got the heart? On your own.
Well, I made a bit of a pig's dinner of that.
Mr. Searle, your attempts to involve yourself in the intricate and complex medical treatment of that young boy's serious condition were an unmitigated disaster.
I had been warned that I might end up in front of a medical tribunal, and sure enough, they threw the book at me.
I sentence you to 15 years imprisonment.
So join me in at the deep end in 2 weeks' time to find out how I get on in my attempt to break out of Parkhurst.
Absolutely extraordinary. Was that supposed to be Chris Searle?
Well, he never complained.
Yeah, but I should think his nose tried to sue.
But it's amazing watching all that stuff. I had quite a sort of odd revelation, really.
Really?
You're not actually that fat, are you?
Thank you very much.
No, it's just, I mean, to be honest, you know, you're not the balloon butt that people think you are, really.
No. Sorry, what people?
Well, cab drivers and
Cab
things like
drivers?
cab drivers, they sort of always
Cab
say to me, you know, "Wee, nice to see you, where's the fat one?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, actually, saying I'm quite comfortable with that, and I'll tell you for why. Because cab drivers, they tell it how it is. They're pretty straightforward. I mean, they've actually said that to my face.
Have they?
Oh yes, yeah. I mean, they usually go, "Whoa, big fella," you know. Where's the stuck-up, unfunny one today? That's what they tend to say to me, anyway.
Cabbies say that, do they?
Oh, they do. Yeah, I know it's very impertinent of them, you know, calling me big fella, but I can take it.
Yeah. I mean, see, I don't get that at all. I get the "you're quite brainy, aren't you," griff with all your architecture and history programmes. Have you given old Thicko the boot? That's what I do.
No, you see, that is funny because that's not what I get. I don't get that.
You don't
no,
get that?
no,
You
I
don't
get
get
more
that?
like, "Here, Smudger."
Yes.
Yeah, what is that boring show-off of a partner of yours doing with all those crumbling old buildings?
Yes.
He's a bit of a pretentious wanker, isn't he? That's what I tend to
Is
get.
that what you get? Right.
Yeah, that's what I tend to
Good.
hear.
Right.
Yeah.
Perhaps we should see a few of our classic sketches then.
I think it would be a good idea. The best of Smith and Jones.
Featuring the thick, fat one.
And the pretentious, boring, unfunny one.
Well, Tomlinson, you've been a member of the civil service for 2 years now, and I'm delighted to tell you that you've been recommended for a beard.
Yes, Mr. Dunn.
Comfy?
Hey, Chief! Chief!
No questions. Just listen very carefully.
Who is this? What do you want?
We have your son. I want 5,000 now, and another 5,000 by the end of the month, or else.
Now, wait a minute.
What's the matter? What's happened?
Timothy's school fees have gone up again. So one way or another, you know, there's not too much pressure in that old new job, then?
No. I do most of the work on the train, to be honest. Yeah.
What is the job?
Train driver.
There we are, a little taste of that thing we called head-to-head.
Head-to-head, just a little taste, yeah, of that gormless banter between two complete idiots, which, oddly, became our trademark. The image the public knew us by, and indeed a set that cost the BBC £1.86.
But I tell you what was just before, it was interesting to see the one man and his dog.
Yes.
There, wasn't it?
Yeah. Do you think that people know what the programme is?
I don't know. Does anybody remember One Man and His Dog? Yes. They wouldn't bring it back these days, would they? Dog swap. They'd call it that. I believe they are reviving it as a show for David Blunkett. Check the show.
Mr. Rogers, if you'd like to come this way, Mr. Attenborough will see you now. Pleasant journey?
I've been composing film scores for almost 30 years now. I may be old-fashioned, but I've always believed that nothing beats a good tune, and I know Dickie feels the same.
We can finance the Northern American end of the picture with a negative pickup deal, but we'll have to... Stanley Rogers, how are you, darling? Long time no see. Gentlemen, may I introduce one of the greats, Stanley Rogers. Have you read the script, Stan?
I have, Dickie. I think it's very moving.
Thank you, darling.
It's just rough at the moment, you know, but this is the main thing. I was walking down the beach one fine day, feeling a little bit randy. Coming my way if it wasn't me old mate Gandhi. If it wasn't the old mate Gandhi, I was walking down the beach on another day and my toes were getting sandy. Only to see, swimming in the sea, if it wasn't the old mate Gandhi. Gandhi, if it wasn't the old mate Gandhi. Obviously, I'll do the orchestral arrangement, you know, to sort of...
Yes. Are your parents going to be staying long? Jane, I want you to hold all calls. I have Mr. Stanley Rogers with me. Gubby, this is Stanley Rogers. Yeah, it's a great honor, Stanley.
I hope you like it. She looked at me across the table. I said, don't be a brazen pussy. She said, do you know who I am? I said, yes, you're octopussy. She said, I don't like lobster. I said, don't be so fussy. She said, do you know what my name is? I said, yes, it's Octopussy.
Jane, you can put all calls through. Mr. Rogers is leaving. So long, Stan. Angie?
What?
I found the tortoise.
I've never met Francis Ford Coppola before, but I've heard he's a bit of a tearaway. She said, leave it till Monday. I said, no. She said, leave it till Tuesday. I said, no. She said, leave it till the end of the week. I said, no go. 'Cause why put up till tomorrow what you can do for today? I don't want to cause you no sorrow, but this I just have to say. You got to
have your apocalypse now. You waiter. Have your apocalypse now. Don't be a procrastinator. I don't want to call you out. I don't want to lower the tone. So have your apocalypse now. And then we can all go home.
Hi. No, it was very nice. I tell you what, it was good actually to see Stanley Rogers again.
Yeah.
You know, I absolutely love that. And of course, he'd been turned down by quite a few memorable films since.
Yes,
since
he
then.
is. Yes, quite a few he too. I went out one night and got a little pissed, and that's why they left me off Schindler's List. That didn't go anywhere, that one. He didn't get that one, but he had another one with that moving anthem. With lovely rooms, come and have a gander. We'll make you feel at home at the Hotel Rwanda.
I'm amazed that one didn't take off.
Really.
My personal favourite actually is Put Your Feet Up and Have a Little Break. You won't feel a thing with Vera Drake. And of course, Mike Lee did go with that one in the end.
Made a complete body search, I'm afraid, sir.
Package, contents unspecified.
Good old yellow pages. You're there for the nasty things, too.
No tar. Have you ever heard of this business like of the faking of the organisms?
Faking orgasm.
That's right. Have you heard of that? Faking?
I have heard of it. It's never actually happened to me, but no, but I have heard it.
Well, how'd you do it?
Well, you don't do it.
Oh, right.
You don't do it. The woman does it.
Oh, I see.
Well,
Right. Well, what sort of thing? What is it then? How does?
Well,
right.
basically,
Yeah.
because when you're making love, you know, and she wants to sort of, you know, she fakes the orgasm, you see,
Yeah.
to make you feel as though you're giving her satisfaction.
Oh, I
that
see.
sort of thing,
Yeah. How does she do that then?
Well, you know, like. Oh. Jesus! God.
Well, that's all right then.
What do you mean?
Well, 15 years of marriage, I never heard anything like that.
Good-handed.
One camera with tripod.
What colour is the cat?
Black and white.
Black and white. And what colour's that?
Black.
Black. Moggy Cat by Sarah Jane Cornish. One day, Moggy Cat wakes up.
What is he doing?
He's yawning. Look.
He's yawning.
Can you yawn? A saucer of milk. Where's his saucer of milk?
There.
Yes. He
He's not
plays.
drinking it.
No, what's he doing?
He's playing with the ball.
Yes, he's playing with the ball, isn't he?
Yes.
Yes. A snip at 4.50.
The book at Bedtime Sketch, still very topical.
Well, except for the price, of course.
Of course.
Yeah. £4.50. That's rather out of date. It would cost about 17 quid today.
Indeed it
wouldn't
would.
Yes.
But I noticed something rather more important than that.
What?
Well, come on, that cute little grin and the little fringe and the little dimples.
Yeah. I was very young, yeah.
Now, I'm talking about the little girl. That was your daughter, wasn't it? That's Catherine.
It was, yes.
You're
yes,
in
indeed.
real life.
Yes, my real life daughter. She must have been about 10 then, I suppose.
I think it was more like 3, to be honest.
Was she?
Yeah, I mean, I know you were never a very attentive father.
Well, I was too busy nannying you, Mel.
Ah, of course.
Of course, she's 18 now and at university.
Yes, indeed. She's reading for a master's in binge drinking, I believe.
She's reading English literature, and I thought everybody might like to know that cat book is now one of her set texts.
What is he playing at, eh? Just ease off, will you? This could take days. If you can't take the strain, there's a nice little desk job waiting for you back at C-section, isn't there? I'm going in now. I'm gonna go in! I'm gonna go in! You'll ruin anything! Pull yourself together! Where's he going? He's open. We've got 85 seconds. Let's go.
You heard about satanic ritual? What's it? Up in Forest Way. Have you heard about them?
I might have done.
No, but I mean, they're evil, aren't they? Evil people will get up there and do that sort of thing.
Well, yes and no, yes and no.
How do you mean?
Well, as it happens, I am a warlock.
I can't believe it. You're a warlock, you. Well, you are a warlock.
Uh-huh.
What's a warlock?
A male witch.
A male witch?
Male witch, that's me, mate.
Oh, right. Well, and that means you go up in Forest and you
With
do
the orgies, for the old
orgies?
orgies, absolutely,
What,
yeah.
you do the
Yeah, well, actually, we used to do them in a house in Tottenham.
Oh, yeah.
It was very handy because it was possessed by the devil.
What happened to that then?
It was repossessed by Barclays. So no, we go and meet. We meet on the 7th day
Yeah.
of the 7th week
Yeah.
of the 7th month.
Sorry, that's not very often, you mean.
And on the feast of the bloated goat.
Oh, yeah. And when is that exactly?
Well, my birthday.
Oh,
isn't it?
yeah.
Hey, you're after the match then?
No, I fell asleep on the barbecue. God, would it be possible for me to come to one of them satanic rituals? Would it be possible for me to come? Do you
Well,
think
I'll have to
I
ask
could
you a few
come?
questions.
Yeah.
I'll have to ask you a few questions.
All right, yeah.
Do you promise to always follow the path of evil and wrongdoing and walk eternally in the shadows?
No.
Let me put it another way. Will you favour the bad over the good, the evil over the light? And will you tread always in the way of the cloven hoof?
No.
Can you give me a lift to Epping Forest on Saturday nights?
I can do that.
You're in.
All right. So, do you still go up the old Epping Forest and do the black magic nowadays?
Well, tell you the truth, we do have the occasional coven. Yeah, we do. But nowadays we practice an obscure form of black magic, that comes from the Caribbean.
Voodoo?
Yes, we do. Find it
to be honest, mate, it's all changed. The whole bloody thing's gone tits up, to be honest.
Is it? Yeah, well, I shouldn't imagine you'd be able to get the virgins in Essex these days.
Well, that's
anymore,
part of the problem. But to be honest, it's more fundamental than that.
Is it? Yeah.
Well, yeah, because you know they have changed the number of the beast.
Have they?
Yeah.
How do you mean?
Well, it used to be 666.
Oh, yeah.
It's now 0845 273. Yep, calls 20p a minute. Yeah.
Really? I've been getting into a very dark place myself.
Have you?
Yeah. I feel I'm entering a very dangerous territory. I'm being sucked in and sort of spiraling out of control.
Oh, my God.
A very dangerous place.
Oh, my God. What are you doing?
Sudoku.
Sudoku?
Yeah, I'm an addict. Honestly, I'm like a gibbering Sudoku junkie.
Yeah.
I'm a 20 puzzle a day man.
But surely isn't Sudoku that sort of intellectually challenging number game, you know, where you fill in a grid with numbers 1 to 9, you know, then you're not allowed to repeat any of them in either any row or column in that grid or any of the grids around it?
I just colour in the squares with the crayon.
Well, there we are. Oh, dear. Well, there we are. Our wander down memory lane has come to the run out of time bollard. We can't go any further tonight, but it's been a hoot revisiting those programmes, isn't it?
Yes, but, you know, working on it, well, those years ago, what a kick it was. I remember the incredible rush, charging about, diving in and out of costume and hurrying to get the makeup on.
Yes, I know. It was a lot of trouble you went to just for rehearsals, wasn't it?
Good night.
Good night. Good night.
Cheese.